Women took men for granted, and now men are gone.
Caught their homie's current girlfriend cheating at the party on his birthday.
Women took men for granted, and now men are gone. Guys, this is a sad situation, but a lot of guys are now walking away or going MGTOW, and women are responsible for this. Watch it in this video to fully understand why men are now walking away from relationships and how this is going to affect women going forward. Today's video comes from Man Guide. His channel is linked in the description. And before we get started, protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Click the link in the description to get started. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Oh God, I'm scared. Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm doing it. Fire up. I'm going all the way. Shut up.
I accidentally dyed my eyebrows black. I don't know why I thought that it's gonna... Nice. My eyes are up here.
You know that one outfit that you bring on vacation that you were so excited to wear, like more than all the other outfits you brought? This was mine.
I'm not saving Russell Wilson. He's one of the biggest simps of all time in American history. He goes down in American history as one of the biggest simps. And now people are like, he ain't a simp. He got Sierra. Look, Russell Wilson, the type of dude that wear a condom. He the type of dude that Sierra makes wear a condom because she don't want to go on birth control in their marriage. He probably has hit it raw 5 times. I've almost hit it raw as many times as Russell Wilson probably has hit Sierra raw.
Good men who have been through a lot in past relationships will stay single until they find someone who makes them feel valued, heard, respected, thought of, supported, and loved for who they really are.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
Hell no, to the no, no, no.
And that's what today's video is about.
Now, let me make this very, very clear. If a woman cheats on you in a relationship and tries to give you a hall pass, do not take it. Get the hell out of that relationship. In this case, he decided that he didn't want to give up on his marriage and he wanted to try and work through his marriage. Personally, if she cheats on you once, she's been cheating on you for a long time. And 99% of the time, you should just leave. However, I don't blame him in this situation for not taking that hall pass, all right? Because that would just only bring him down to her level so that she could turn around and say, well, now you did it too, so, you know, we're both guilty. That is absolutely not the right thing to do. I'll say that right off the bat. I will say that right off the bat. Now, saying that it's his fault why she cheated, that's total BS. Regardless of if he was not available enough, and that's what women do. They basically blame men for everything, and that's total BS. But I will say this right now. If you're in a relationship with someone and they cheat on you and they're like, okay, well, you can cheat on me back now, that's total BS. And now we're equal, that's total BS. That is not the grounds for a healthy relationship. That is a grounds for a failed relationship that the woman is just trying to cling to. All right. And it doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. That's, you know, if you're in a toxic relationship like that, you need to walk away and go and find your best alternatives. That's why MWA is so important. It's not just men walking away, it's men with alternatives.
A young female cheating on her boyfriend, yet she still claims that she still loves him. So we're going to be looking at a post she made on Reddit, and the title is, "I cheated on my boyfriend and messed up my relationship. I need advice on fixing this." Women got to understand, when it comes to misbehaving or doing wrong in relationships, they can run up the credit card debt to 6 figures, crash the car, burn the house down, gamble away the retirement funds. All that can be fixed and tolerated. But cheating, that's the only thing in a relationship that cannot be fixed. Yet, these modern women do that nuclear option more than the rest. And most men's relationship standards are low as it is. All we want is loyalty if we're going to want to provide our time and resources to one woman. Like always, a female nukes her own relationship by cheating and wants to figure out how to live healthy in radiation. There is no living in an atomic blast zone.
One of the most important things about in a relationship is that a man must not establish a relationship where the woman does not provide anything additional of value. What do I mean by that? The man is the provider and protector, okay? It's a woman's job to be fit, feminine, and friendly. But if she is going out into the world and she is working and she is making her own money, then she needs to contribute to the household in some way. If the man is making substantially more than her, it's understandable that he would contribute more than her. If she's making substantially more than him, it's understandable that she would contribute more than him. All right? But if they're making, let's say if they're making around the same amount, she should be contributing around the same amount to the relationship. Let me make this very, very clear. Because women are out here today, they want traditional men, but they don't want to be traditional women. What earth are we on where women basically they get their money, his money is her money, and her money is her money. So he has to cover everything and go broke while she gets to save her money and spend it on whatever she wants to, only to end up leaving him later on. That doesn't make any damn sense. All right? It's even taking women out on dates. It makes no sense. They all have jobs. They're all making money. They have more college degrees than men do. And that started in the 80s. So there's no reason to be subsidizing the living of women anymore. We do not live in a traditional society anymore. If you go overseas and you get into a relationship with a woman, even overseas, if she is not a traditional woman where, okay, she is completely staying at home, she is not working, and like that's the relationship that you want, okay, whatever. All right, well, then it's understandable that you're going to pay for everything, okay? But if you both have full-time jobs, no, she needs to pay her way into, she needs to pay in the relationship. She needs to pay in the relationship, okay? If you are both working full-time, she needs to cover some bills in the relationship. She has to have some serious responsibility in the relationship. And if she doesn't like it, then that's on her. Let her go and find her simp and be happy with her simp. I'm just making it very, very clear. Because women are taking such terrible advantage of men. And for this reason, men are now picking up and walking away and staying away.
Let's get balls deep into it. I've been in a relationship for 3 years. While my boyfriend was away backpacking, I met someone in a professional capacity, but we started talking personal things and clicked instantly. Things happened, I slept with him, and it was the best sex I ever had, and now I'm emotionally hung up on this guy. So what's the problem? If he's the best she's ever had, then what's the issue? Just leave the boyfriend and go to this alpha thundercock. Probably because it was a fling, and this guy would never commit to her. Not sure why the boyfriend wouldn't take her backpacking. He needs to dump her and find a woman that loves to hike because physically putting distance between you and your relationship isn't good. It's anti-relationship, and she's going to search for that intimacy if she thinks you're not the best she can ever get.
Once she starts talking to other men and openly inviting sexual attention from other men, she's putting herself back on the market. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's putting herself back on the market. She's talking to exes, going on lunch dates.
Let me tell you this very clearly. When women get dressed up and they say they're going out to the club, right, with their friends, and they're wearing like this whole BS where guys are like, she's like, oh, I'm going out with my friends. We're just going out, and she's dressed in a certain way. Let me make this clear. If she was not in the streets, she wouldn't be going out dressed like a lady of the night. Okay? In fact, she wouldn't be going clubbing. What the hell is she out there? Why is she out there clubbing? Oh, that's just what we do. I'm just going out to have a few drinks and talk and chill. Why are you being so insecure for? No, that doesn't make any sense. You see, when a woman gets into a relationship, she has no business out in the streets. She goes to work, and if she is in a committed relationship, she's not supposed to be out there in the clubs. All right, she's not supposed to be going out there doing these things. If she wants to go out and have dinner with her friend, okay, a nice dinner with her girlfriends, like, hey, we're going to Chipotle, cool, all right, or we're going to go over and we're gonna spend some time. I'm gonna go and sleep over at my friend's house or whatever. Okay, watch movies. Okay, that's what you do when you're in a relationship. You do not go out to the club when you're in a relationship. All right, because what you're signaling is that you're still looking for the attention of men around you. And if the right dude approaches you, you're not going to shut him down. You're going to listen to exactly what he has to say, and you may even go home with him that evening. That's how, guys, women operate differently than men think. And they don't have that moral compass inside of them that are like, oh, no. A good woman is not going out with her girlfriends to go chill, go clubbing, or any of that nonsense. She's not going clubbing. She's not going to the bar. She's not doing any of that. And you have to be so careful, because a woman will tell you that she's going over to her friend's house to chill, when the reality is that she's going over to her friend's house to change, and then they're going to go out. So she'll deceive you that way. Always expect the worst. The more I understand women, the more guys, I'm going to be real. Basically, when it comes to women, I just basically start just thinking what the worst case scenario is with them, and that's the easiest way to understand them. Just basically think the worst while hoping for the best, and you'll usually find yourself in the right spot, because you'll land somewhere in the middle, or it'll be just straight up in the worst scenario, because that's how most women operate. There's just something off with them. And it's an unfortunate reality. It's not all women, but especially in Western society, that's how women have been conditioned, and that's just how female nature is in and of itself. A lot of women are going to find themselves, alone, living in poverty, destitution, homeless in shelters, struggling in their cars, on the streets, in the woods, going forward, because so many men are going to be leaving relationships, especially in this hard economy and this extremely difficult world that we are now entering into. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my new guide. Yep, it's a brand new guide for you guys, the Digital Nomad Blueprint. Click the link in description to get your free copy. Also, subscribe to the Angry Guy Clips channel, where we post shorter videos and video responses, and also the Angry Guy Live channel, where we live stream. Both channels are linked in the description. And finally, guys, protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Click the link in the description to get started and support the channel. Guys, what do you think regarding this? Women took men for granted, and now men are gone. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.